again, everybody. Welcome back to the Chad Lister Show here at North Greenville University, where Christ makes the difference. Well, Coach, it's been a while since we've been together, so we need to kind of wrap up where your team has been to this point. And probably the biggest difference right now is being in a conference, being part of Conference Carolinas, and having some goals and objectives to shoot for. And your team really has some rivalries that are developing, but you're in the middle of the league right now, probably looking like you might be able to qualify for the conference tournament, but that is a major difference for your team this season, isn't it?
No question. It's exciting to be a member of Conference Carolinas, and as we have found out, it's a very competitive league, and we're just thrilled to be a part. Our guys are excited about checking scores after our games to see how other teams in the conference fare, and you look at the standings, and it's just nice to see North Greenville's name in that.
Well, you really, realistically could be at the top of the standings. You lost to King by just a couple of points, about a week ago, and you lost in overtime to Queens, who's also undefeated. So you're right there with the top teams in the league. Yeah,
we feel like we're playing well enough to be considered as one of the top-tier teams in the league. We just some nights we haven't had a lot to show for it. You can play well and not win, and we thought we did that for most of the game against King and for most of the game at Queens College. So we just weren't able to pull out victories, but we had a great win at Limestone on Monday night, and obviously a disappointing loss to Lees-McRae last night. But our guys are resilient, and every night is a battle in this league, so we've got to come prepared to play.
Well, Coach, probably the most exciting thing is being able to have a chance to shoot for the conference postseason tournament. 8 teams get in. You're battling for those spots right now because you got to keep winning all those games, but at least that gives you something to shoot for the rest of the season.
No question. Playing as an independent was tough in a lot of ways, and postseason was always difficult. Very unsure of the likelihood of an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament. But playing in Conference Carolinas gives you that avenue to earn an automatic bid or play yourself in as an at-large. So we're hoping we can string together some wins and get in that conversation.
Well, Coach, you're 8-6 right now. Obviously, the Lees-McRae game is not one you want to remember, but you look for that late season spurt right now. That's put the consistency together to get into the postseason tournament, and maybe get into the NCAA postseason tournament.
Sure, and that's our goal. We obviously would love to make the NCAA tournament. But to do that, we need to make our own conference tournament, and every game, again, is crucial. And the loss last night was tough because it was the first of a 4-game homestand for us, and we've been playing particularly well on the road, and you'd like to hold serve at home, so that was a tough one to give away. But again, the opportunity is there in front of us. We've got a good homestand coming up, a chance to make up some ground, and we've already proven that the top 2 teams in our division, King and Belmont Abbey, we've both played down to the wire and have had chances to win. So we feel like we've got a chance each night out.
But you really haven't been able to put together a long winning streak. It's been win one, lose one, win one, lose one. But they're all close games. You're not getting run out of the gym or anything, so you're real close.
No question. As another coach in our league said, that welcome to Conference Carolinas, where any team can win on a given night. And we see that night after night in this league. And the best teams in our league need to be on upset alert every night because everybody is capable. There are great coaches in this league. There are great players, and we're seeing that every night. And it's great to be a part of.
It's neat to have the players, checking the other scores and looking forward to those rivalries that they're developing with these other schools.
No question. You check on scores after your games, and you start to familiarize yourself with rosters and players, and you play them twice a year in your division, so you know how each team likes to play and their trends, and obviously everybody's doing film work, so it's it's the Division II version of the ACC in this area, so it's neat. It's neat. It really is.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, this year's team is pretty heavily senior loaded. You got Paul Harrison, you got Luke Latimer, Jonathan Bozomowski, Jason Ray, and Zach Shields. A lot of experience from those guys. Now's about the time where they need to step up and say, we're going to make it this year.
No question, and they realize, all seniors do, that their career could possibly end in the near future. So they're working hard every day and trying to put ourselves in a position to win each night. And I can honestly say we've been in a position to win every night. So we're there. It's just a possession here and a possession there that makes the difference. And but I'm really proud of this senior class. They've won a lot of games here, and hopefully we can send them out on a good note and make a run at this conference tournament and try to sneak in the NCAA tournament.
How exciting would that be to get into that tournament?
It'd be great. They would love it, and certainly the memories that they would be able to take away from their experience here would be just icing on the cake with a trip to the NCAA tournament.
Well, Coach Lister, Paul Harrison had a big night last night against Lees McRae. Early in the game, he broke the all-time scoring record here at North Greenville. You got to be pretty proud of him. He's had a pretty good career here.
No question. 6'8" guy that can run the floor and shoot it a little bit, and he's worked really hard to get to where he is now, and is very deserving to hold this honor in North Greenville basketball history. And we're just hoping that the best is yet to come for Paul as he continues to develop. And he certainly has a lot to still work on with his game. And I think he realizes that, and he's continuing to battle every day and hopefully get better and better.
Well, Paul's averaging about little over 18 points a game and 11 rebounds. His shooting percentage is real good, but probably the biggest surprise on this year's team, no surprise to you, would be the player Chris Dean.
No question, a sophomore from Greer, South Carolina, who didn't play a whole lot the first part of the year last year, came on strong late in the year last year, and we knew he was going to be a really good player for us, and his time is now. And he started every game for us this season, and he's proving to be one of the bright young stars in this league.
He will be one of the ones in the next couple seasons. As a sophomore, he will have a great career.
No question, and an even better person. We're really proud of him.
Well, Coach, so who are some of the other players who have stepped up for you? We know sometimes the other guys with the seniors don't get as much attention, but you've had some pretty good success from some of your other players.
No question. Tim Franklin really is playing as well as any point guard in the league. He's a junior from over in Piedmont, South Carolina. I played at Wren High School for Frank Campbell, and Tim's just really playing well right now and starting to shoot the ball pretty well, and he handles it, of course, very well. He's really one of the best defenders I've seen. So we're excited about the progress that he's made. Jamal Pryor, a junior from the Atlanta area, comes in and gives us great minutes, and everybody remembers in Paul's absence for a few games last year how Jamal really came in and played well for us, and he's given us great minutes, and we're expecting a lot out of Jamal.
Well, Coach, you mentioned that homestand, first of 4 games. There's a lot of games coming up. You want to find out when the Crusaders are playing. Go to our website at www.ngcrusaders.com to check out the schedule for the North Greenville basketball team. Well, Coach, you've got that stretch run coming up. Middle of the season, you're in the middle of the pack in the conference. What needs to happen with your team at this point to make it to that postseason tournament?
Well, we just can't get too high on our wins, and we can't get too low on our losses. There's always another game around the corner, and obviously a big road win at Limestone on Monday, the first time this group had ever beaten Limestone. So they were excited, and then to come back was disappointing and lose to Lees McRae at home. But we play them again later this season. I'm sure our guys will be ready for that. And Pfeiffer comes in here Saturday, fresh off a win against Barton. And Barton, one of the top teams in our league, they obviously won the NCAA championship just a few years ago representing our conference. So they're proving that they're going to be a tough out for us this Saturday. So we're expecting a war here at Hayes Gym, and hope everyone will come out and support us.
Well, Coach, it's great to be back with you again. I'm about to get back into basketball mode. Hope to see a lot of people out for the Pfeiffer game and for the rest of the season as the Crusaders wrap up the 2012 season, hopefully in the NCAA tournament.
That'd be great.
Well, let's see if we can get everybody going. Let's win some games.
No question.
Okay, for Coach Chad Lister, this is Fred Battenfield, and this is the Crusaders Sports Network.